Good morning, my friends. It is January 1st, 2024. Happy New Year. I'm going to have a garden tour here. We've got the cosmos. Aren't they glorious? And we've got the sunspot sunflower. Just about ready to open up. On this side of the driveway, we've got a mesquite plant coming up here by this rock. At least that's what the plant app says. Mesquite. Kind of a weed, but I'm hoping it'll grow. I've been watering it. Then up the driveway a little bit here. Got my 2 Palo Verdes. Showing a little bit of green. Signs of life. I think they're going to make it. Let's check this one out. Yep. All right. And I found something else really cool along the driveway here. Look at this, growing all by itself. This is an oak tree. Yay! Always trying to get some stuff to grow along here because this is where there was 2 big pine trees and the neighbor cut them down. So it leaves this big bare spot here. Here we've got the 6 pea plants, all doing fantastically. I've been cutting them off near the top of these tomato cages so they don't get too tall. Looks like I need to cut this extra one off here. So look, we got a lot of blossoms. Oh. You can hear the little bush tits. Also, I heard a hummingbird zoom by. And we got peas. Just about ready to eat. Peas just seem to do really well here, no matter what conditions I offer them. And Jesus is my rock. Hey, doggies. How you doing, doggies? Are you happy? Hear your cousins barking in the distance? Yep. Oh, we got a little gopher digging here. Right by the pine tree. Hey, gopher. I guess gophers are good for something. They're supposed to aerate the soil. Okay, going down to the lower level here. Here's something kind of interesting. I tried dribbling just a little bit of vinegar on these weeds. Yeah, it sure took them out, huh? We've had some coyote activity down here on the lower level, so I put out this motion sensor light, and yeah, it went off a couple times last night. I'll show you the coyote evidence. See here? Scratch marks on the AstroTurf. Footprints here in the mud. It's as if they were playing or something here. And of course, the telltale poop with orange berries in it. You always know that's coyote. I think they were having a party here. Sorry if that was offensive. I'm a zoologist. Sorry, can't help it. On with the garden tour. Okay. Swiss chard. Doing great. Potatoes. Purple broccoli. Starting to get a floret. Radishes. French Dream, the ones that are big here. Nice red color. Basil. Looks a little pale. I don't know if it got too much rain or if it's Too cool for it, but it's hanging in there. Carrots. Wow. Check these out. They are some happy campers. Lentils also. Look at how big they are. I just planted them so I'd have something to chop and drop because they're a really healthy plant for the soil. But I think they're doing so well, I'm going to just let them keep growing, and I'll probably have a lentil harvest and make some lentil stew. Yum. Cauliflower. Some more Swiss chard. Celery. I love this celery. There's just something so delicious about celery that grow in your own yard compared to the one at the store. I've been using it for all kinds of cooking, like an herb. More lentils in the back of that bucket. More potatoes. We've got a broccoli that already has a little floret. I'm watching it carefully because if it starts to go to seed, I'm going to chop it off and eat it real quickly, I should say. Another broccoli. Here we've got the purple sprouting broccoli. It's a slow grower, but I think it'll go until summer. Here we've got one of the compost bins I made out of a plastic tote. It's got the holes drilled in it for aeration. I got holes on the bottom so it drains. I'm hoping that worms will come up from the bottom. And then I got holes in the top. I just throw all the weeds and leftover leaves, whatever I can find in there. Here we've got the peach tree that I planted this fall. No signs of buds yet, but it won't be long. This is another variety of carrots. I'll show you how they look down underneath. That one looks like it's almost ready. Happy carrots. Here we have the golden beets. Nice and crisp from the rain. In here I've got dill, and parsley is the little one here. That's why I leave this basket over it. Yes, to keep the birds confused. Here we've got a regular cauliflower. Some more Swiss chard and golden beets in here. Brussels sprouts. Look, you see the dew on here. I love how it rolls around so beautifully. Brussels sprouts. More Swiss chard, golden beets in here. I plant a lot of those because those are the ones I like to eat a lot. Oh, this cabbage is doing well. It's got a little head of cabbage in there, maybe about the size of a golf ball. Potatoes. Kale. This fennel plant is so interesting to me. I've never grown it before. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like feathery. So pretty. And there's an onion down in there that I just stuck in there I got from the store. Here's a purple cauliflower. Should be having a floret pretty quickly here. more potato. I tried potatoes last year, just a little bit in one bucket, and they did really well. So this year, I've got 4 buckets of potatoes. Okay, before I show you more trees, I'm going to show you this gravity-fed rain barrel system. Okay, so you see at the top there, the steps, right there. There, is that it? Oh, it gets out of focus. Anyway, see the rain barrel up there? There are 2 of them. That catches the rain that flows off of that awning. Then this hose brings it down, 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 down. That's why it's gravity fed. This hose goes all the way to this splitter. See here? You can split off into four hoses. So this one goes to the lemon tree. This one goes to the apricot tree. This one goes to the orange tree right here. And this one goes all the way over to the peach tree at the other end of these rows. And I also use this one to water the buckets when I don't have enough rainwater in these containers. I've got a lot in these containers today, so I probably won't need to use the hose today. But that's how I get my rainwater from up there on the patio to down here on the plants. Okay, trees. Here is the Washington navel orange I planted 2 years ago. I can't say it's thriving, but I can say that it's alive. Here's the Meyer lemon that I planted this fall. And it's just always been happy. It was happy when it came in the mail. And look at here. Got some buds. I think we're going to have some fruit on this tree. Wow. Here's one of the 3 junipers I planted 2 years ago. Here's the apricot. No signs of buds yet, but as the days get longer, it's warmer, I'm hopeful. Here's the other compost bin. Again, I just put some sticks and leaves and weeds and anything else that I cut off of the plants in the buckets. Here is the second of the junipers. So you can almost see how tall they were when I planted them. They were about right here. And now, after 2 years, they're doing nicely. And I got one more over here. This one's really doing well. So you can see where it was as a little guy down to here. And then you can see how much it's grown in 2 years. Hey! Jesus is wonderful to us. All these wonderful plants he gives us. All these beautiful mountains, clouds. We're blessed. Thank you for joining me. My January 2024 garden tour. See you tomorrow. Adios. He is the exact image of the invisible God.